and the communication was wonderful, and that helped me a lot because I wasn't noticing any other person, you get. But immediately our communication dropped, it gave in room for other things. Like I started noticing other guys around me that have been there before, but I wasn't noticing them because I was always talking with my partner for a very long time. We always talk with video calls and all that. But once it dropped, man, the whole thing became not serious. So I think the number one spicy tool in a long distance relationship is effective communication. Thank you, Olori.
Hi, good greetings. This is Kido, and I'm talking on long distance relationships. Now, we are aware of what relationships are and how they work, but I think our focus here will be on long distance relationships. Now, a long distance relationship is a sexual relationship between two persons who are not in close proximity with each other. It's just like a regular relationship, but just that the partners don't have easy access to each other. Now, it's not a very easy one because it's difficult for most persons to actually cope. So I'm talking about mechanisms you can put in place to actually survive or cope during long distance relationships. Now, the first one will be constant communication. Now, the second one will be how to actually properly effect constant communication. Now, this can be through phone calls and also video calls. So this actually puts both parties actively in each other's lives, so they know what's going on in each other's lives, what's happening, what they are up to, and all of that. So it actually reassures the person that yes, this person actually cares about me and wants to be involved in my life and happenings around me. Now, it's not an easy voyage to embark on. So you have to actually be very attentive as to signs that shows if your partner can actually handle a long distance relationship or not. Now, there are some signs that actually gives a tell as to if a person can actually handle it or not. Now, such signs actually includes lack of communication, lack of phone calls, lack of text messages. When a person actually portrays the idea that they're so busy to the extent that they can't actually call you or text you or talk to you for days, it actually shows that this person is not one who can actually survive the challenges that actually come with long distance relationships. So the main focus actually is communication. Once the person can't actually keep up, then I don't think there's a way it's going to work, because if you're not able to actually see a person, you should be able to at least hear that person. If you can't hear the person, then I don't feel there's a way it's going to actually work. Now, another area we're going to be looking at is how long should long distance relationships actually last? Left for me, I think it's just like every other relationship. That means, like a relationship that's between persons with close proximity. It doesn't really. I don't think there's a fixed duration. I don't think so. Long distance or short distance, a relationship should last as long as both parties feel is best to. I think this actually depends on the desire of both parties. So it's actually based on what both parties want, how long they want the relationship to last before they tie the knot. So there's no fixed duration for this. Now, the last part would be how to the last part to actually be how to know if your partner is actually serious. And I think there's some tells you should actually look out for, such as commitment, care, support, understanding. These are things that every person should actually look out for in their partner, to know if they're actually committed to the relationship and their growth and development and all of that. If these features are actually missing, then I don't think such a partner is very serious with the said relationship and wants growth for both parties. So I think this is the few bits I have to give on the topic. So yes, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
For us. Alright guys, we've heard from our guests, we've heard all they said. Some say they cannot be in a long distance relationship, while some say if that to be, communication happens to be the #1 stand. Yes, that is very good, but just as I said earlier, there should be communication, but not every moment. You should learn to respect your partner's schedule, just as your partner should also respect yours. But if you have any question, just drop it at the comment section. As you love with your heart, you should also love with your brain. Thank you so much for watching. I still remain your darling girl, Fashion Nora, and stay tuned for more updates on fashion, lifestyle, and entertainment.